This is a 2011 Ford Taurus, and as you can see, it's been crashed. Today's goal is to inspect the vehicle, find all the damages, that way we can order all the parts, eventually repair this crash damaged car back to its glory. So wish me luck. Okay, so I actually think we're gonna start from the inside out on this vehicle today, so we can kind of get a picture and predict how this car was actually crashed. So with that being said, let's open up the front door and get it cracking. So first thing first, we see that the steering wheel airbag deployed. So that most definitely is something that needs to be replaced. And if you look here, you notice that the driver's seat is leaned all the way back into the back seat. So you can just imagine how they was driving. So it's safe to say it was a hood dude driving his car, most definitely not wearing a seatbelt, and more than likely he got a face full of airbag once he got into the crash. As you can see, the airbag went off on the dashboard, and most definitely it hit the windshield. So now this whole dashboard needs to be replaced, and that airbag right there needs to be replaced as well. Now, considering it was a hood dude driving this car, and he had his seat leaned all the way to the back, and he didn't have a seatbelt on, more than likely he had a hood princess in the car with him. So if he didn't have his seatbelt on, she most definitely didn't have her seatbelt on. So 9 times out of 10, when the airbag deployed, it blew off her eyelashes. All right, so you can see in the back seat it actually looks good. It doesn't look bad, it looked like it's intact, so that means nothing was going on back here during the crash. So let's go ahead and move on to the exterior. Now, checking out the rear of the exterior, we do have a little bit of damage on the driver's side rear bumper. This damage here, I don't think it happened when the airbags went off, but it most definitely was a minor accident that just never got repaired before.
It's a big dent right here. The tires are extremely bald, so they have to be replaced. Coming around to the front to check this thing out, this is where mostly all the damage is. You do need a front bumper. As you can see, the bumper is not there at all. And also the grille is cracked in several different places, so this has to be replaced as well. Coming down to the bottom outlet, this thing is just broken all into different pieces. We need one of those. The crash bar most definitely pushed in. We need to get that. The headlight has a crack in it, so that needs to be replaced. And the hood is slightly bent.
Now, seeing that the front 2 tires is bald and the driver is driving from the back seat with no brakes, most definitely probably was driving fast and without a seatbelt on, this is my prediction. I feel like the driver was driving fast, he could not see, he could not slow down, so in result, he hit another car or an object going at a high rate of speed, blowing off the passenger eyelashes and leaving him with a face full of airbag, and also leaving the car, well, in not so good condition. So after solving the case, going over our notes, it looks like we're gonna need a front bumper, a crash bar, passenger headlight, 2 front tires, a windshield, driver airbag, passenger airbag, a dashboard, a rear bumper, dent repair, paint correction, a detail inside and out, solve the no start issue, brakes, and a tune-up. Smash the like button, subscribe so we can get cracking in the next video. Today I'm repairing the crash damaged car. I already figured out what we need, so it's just me and you and my tools, and we about to get this thing out. We at the junkyard, baby, so let's go hunting. All right, so we're down the road. That's a Taurus, but of course it's super old, so that's not it. That can't be it, right? So let's see. It says down here somewhere. Let's see. It's gray too, so okay. So it's right here. And yeah, you see, they stripped everything off this boy. Golly, let's see what the interior. Oh snap! Okay. Look. Got the airbag and we got the dash. All right, so with the steering wheel with the airbag is going to be pretty simple. It's probably some clips back here to pop this out, and then you already know what's up, man. It's 101 screws on this dang thing here to take this out. So that's what we're gonna have to do, is the screws everywhere. It's kind of like 4 holes that kind of got like a spring on it, so I think if I move that spring out the way, hopefully it comes out. And just like that, looking all sweaty, step 1 is done. We got the airbag out, and I'm super happy with it. We didn't damage any of the tabs in the back right there, so we're doing a good job so far. Now let's get to the big task at hand, this whole dashboard. Okay, so moment of truth here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my first time ever in history doing a whole complete dashboard by myself, just in general. Actually, this is my first time ever, so I really have no idea how to take off this freaking dashboard behind me. But trial and error, man, with life, man. Don't be scared to try stuff. I'm most definitely about to try. I don't care how long it take. Actually, I do. I don't want to be out here all day, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna try my hardest to get it done as fast as possible, the right way though. So with that being said, I'm gonna just scan around the dashboard really just to see the main points that's holding it to the vehicle. Y'all go experience this thing with me. We go experience this together for the very first time, because I never took out a dashboard myself. So for the most part, I just scanned it and I think I know where everything is at. For the most part, the most important screws. So let me show you what I found. After pulling the panel off on both sides, really it's just this one here, and there's one on the other side at the very bottom. So then you come in, you got here, here, here. Got to take the radio out for sure, so it's here and also on the other side. Then when we come around, let me see, come around to the driver's side, you got one here, here, and of course the radio. So that got to come out. So now that we located a few points on the car, let's go ahead and start tearing these boys down. They is 7mm. So let's start shooting them off and see what happens. So as you can see, I'm having trouble getting the radio section off. I think I'm gonna have to pull up the carbon fiber panel right here, fake carbon fiber anyways, but I'm gonna have to pull this up and maybe give it room to pull it, because it's actually stuck on the air duct on this side right here. So I'm gonna try that and see what happens. Now we got the radio out the way, we got this exposed. Let's see what we need to do. So I'm pulling on the radio, I can't get it out, but as you can see, it's 2 screws in the back. So that one right there and that one right there, then it should slide out. Okay, so I just did that. I got all them screws out. You see, got the dashboard moving a little bit. Got to move in here too, as you can see, but I think I got to take this panel off right here, and there might be some more screws behind this panel that's holding in the cluster and of course the dash to the like metal railing in the back. So I'm about to take this panel off and see what's back there. Boy, you see that movement, boy? Okay, so we ran into a little small issue. So this side is up, right? But the passenger side, the part that we really need because the airbag went off, it's not coming up. So as we walk around to the car, this is what I think it is. I think it's actually like 3 screws in the back that's holding it together. Let me just see if I can show you. All right, so you see that little tab right there, right here. Dang, I need to cut my nail. But as you can see on the top of it, it's a screw right there too. That's the head of a screw or a bolt, whatever. So that's what I think the issue is. I think is securing the dashboard onto the vehicle as well. I'm not trying to take off the metal bracket that's behind the dashboard that's actually bolted into the car. I'm not trying to do that. So I got to sit here and kind of figure out how I'm gonna get to that screw in the back. I was thinking about pushing the tab in to see if I can get some wiggle room, but considering they right next to each other, I'm pretty sure that tab is not going to move without that bolt being out first. So I got to figure out a plan what I'm gonna do, because the driver's side is already done, man. It's done, it's complete, it's over with. Now we just got to go ahead and figure out how to get this passenger side all the way unsecured, so then that way we can literally walk away with this thing. So it's time to brainstorm, Jimmy Neutron. We about to figure it out. So I decided to take this panel off right here, which is nothing but an air duct, right? So I took it off, looking to see, and as you can see, if you go back there, the screw is actually right here. It's right in this corner here. And there's also one right here on the back end, right here. So I'm gonna take this one off to see if I can flex it, enough to see if I can get an extra room to get this off. Okay, so I got that one off, and actually it didn't do nothing. So it is what it is, you know. You live and you learn. But I just crawled up under there and I see 2 screws, but it's kind of a weird angle, man. I don't know how I'm gonna get back here to get these screws off, man. But I'm not leaving without this thing, bro. So it is what it is. I'm gonna show you. You can see right up, that's the airbag, and then right above it is the screws. So gotta try to take those off. I'm gonna see if I can get up under here with the tools to see if I can get to it. Fingers crossed. Bruh, it's so crazy. Like, you only get like not even a quarter turn every time you turn it. So it's most definitely gonna take a while, but luckily for you, I edit these videos, so you ain't gonna be here all day. You probably go skip to the next part. All right, so my camera's about to die. I've been in here for a very long time now. So here's the moment of truth. Let's see if we got this thing out. Yes, sir, boy. Who you playing with, boy? As you can see, we got it back there. And look, it was a great success today. So we got the dashboard, which is the major part. We got the airbag for the dashboard. We got the airbag for the driver steering wheel. And we also got the rear bumper. I never recorded the rear bumper because I was at a completely different junkyard. But don't worry, we still have to go and find a headlight for the the passenger side. And we also still have to find a front bumper, a grill. And I think that's it. I really think that's it. But nonetheless, that mission is done. We finally got that boy out. It took me a very long time. It was 2 screws hidden, bro, but I finally got it and I got it off. So it's a few cracks on it. It's nothing major. I could do some JB weld to repair it before I reattach it to the crash damage car that we have. So that's no problem. So now we just got to go back on the hunt and find the other ones. This was the only Taurus in this junkyard here, so we on to the next junkyard. So I'm just happy we finally got this done. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to stop and grab some food. So a quick little lunch break, then we back at it.